Story-driven games are the reason many of us fall in love with gaming in the first place. They're not just about gameplay. They're about emotional journeys, unforgettable characters, and worlds that stay with us long after we've put the controller down. So in this video, we're diving into the top 5 story-driven PS5 games you need to play. Whether you're into fantasy epics, samurai sagas, or superhero drama, this list has something for everyone. Let's jump in. Starting us off at number 5 is Marvel's Spider-Man 2. Now this one is more than just a superhero game, it's a character-driven journey that balances high-flying action with emotional storytelling. What's special here is the dynamic between Peter Parker and Miles Morales. You're not just playing two Spider-Men, you're experiencing two very different lives, each with its own struggles and triumphs. Peter is dealing with his past, the burden of responsibility, and the growing threat of the symbiote. Meanwhile, Miles is trying to step out of Peter's shadow and become his own hero. The narrative really shines in the quiet moments, like the ones where characters talk about grief, fear, and growing up in a dangerous world. And let's not forget Venom. Without spoiling too much, the Venom arc brings incredible tension, and it pushes Peter into some morally grey territory, which makes for some of the game's most gripping moments. With stunning visuals, tight writing, and fantastic voice acting, Spider-Man 2 proves that even blockbuster games can pack a serious emotional punch. At number 4, we've got Final Fantasy XVI. This is a game that took the long-running series in a bold new direction, and in my opinion, it paid off big time. It's darker, more mature, and feels like a cross between Game of Thrones and a Shakespearean tragedy. You follow Clive Rosfield, a warrior caught in the middle of political upheaval, ancient magic, and devastating personal loss. His story unfolds across years, with players watching him grow from a broken young man into a hardened and complex hero. What makes FF16's story so engaging is how grounded it is. Sure, there are icons, massive, godlike beasts that can reshape the battlefield, but the heart of the story is about people. Betrayal, family, love, vengeance, and hope. You care deeply about the characters, even the villains, because they're written with depth and emotional nuance. And let's talk about presentation. The cinematic cutscenes are jaw-dropping, the voice acting is top tier, and the pacing keeps things moving without ever feeling rushed. This is one of the most intense, story-driven experiences on the PS5, and honestly, one of the most emotionally powerful Final Fantasy entries ever. Coming in at number 3 is Ghost of Tsushima, Director's Cut. This isn't just a game, it's a piece of interactive art. Set during the Mongol invasion of Japan, you play as Jin Sakai, a noble samurai who finds himself torn between the code of honor he was raised with and the brutal realities of war. The storytelling here is quiet, patient, and incredibly moving. It's not just about battles, it's about identity, legacy, and how far someone is willing to go to protect what they love. Jin's transformation into the Ghost is one of the most compelling character arcs I've seen in any game. Every side quest feels meaningful, with personal stories that feed into the larger themes of loyalty, sacrifice, and cultural conflict. And the director's cut adds even more with the Eco Island expansion, a story about trauma, forgiveness, and healing that somehow manages to feel even more personal than the main game. Add to that the breathtaking visuals, immersive Japanese voice option, and one of the best open worlds ever created, and you've got a story experience that rivals the best of cinema. It's emotional, poetic, and unforgettable. At number 2 is Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, and if you've played the original or the remake, you know why this game deserves a top spot. Rebirth takes everything we loved from the first part and cranks it up to 11. Richer character moments, deeper lore, and some bold narrative twists that challenge what we think we know about the story of Cloud and Sephiroth. The emotional core here is strong. You watch as Cloud, still haunted by a mysterious past, navigates friendships, love, betrayal, and destiny. Tifa and Aerith both have expanded roles, and their relationships with Cloud are explored in ways that add so much emotional depth. And of course, Sephiroth's presence looms large, manipulative, godlike, and terrifying. Square Enix plays with narrative structure and fan expectations in really clever ways. There are moments that will absolutely break your heart, and others that'll have you cheering. The expanded world lets you explore iconic locations like never before, and the side quests actually feel like they contribute to the overall emotional journey. It's nostalgic, but not reliant on nostalgia. It builds on the past while daring to do something new. And that's what makes Final Fantasy VII Rebirth such an extraordinary story-driven experience. And at number 1, we've got God of War Ragnarök, a masterpiece in every sense of the word. This isn't just a sequel, it's a conclusion to one of the most emotional arcs in gaming history. Kratos, once a symbol of rage and vengeance, has grown into a father who's trying, really trying, to be better for his son, Atreus. The relationship between Kratos and Atreus is the heart of this game. You feel every moment of tension, love, and sacrifice between them. The writing is so sharp, and the performances are incredible, especially in scenes where father and son clash over destiny, purpose, and trust. The Norse mythological world is also richer than ever. Characters like Freya, Tyr, and even Thor aren't just side characters. They're fleshed out, complicated, and central to the narrative. Every subplot feels like it matters, every twist hits hard, and the ending is, well, let's just say it sticks with you. It's a story about breaking cycles of violence, of guilt, of pain. And it does it with a level of emotional maturity you don't often see in big-budget games. God of War Ragnarök isn't just the best story-driven PS5 game. It's one of the best stories in gaming. Period. So that's it. My top 5 story-driven PS5 games you need to play. Each one of these titles offers something unique, whether it's an emotional gut punch, a slow-burning epic, or a tale that makes you question everything. These are the games that remind us why storytelling in games is so powerful. If you enjoyed this breakdown, hit that like button, subscribe for more epic game runs, and tell me in the comments which story-driven PS5 game hit you the hardest. Or, did I miss your favorite? Let's talk.